All right, we're gonna show. It's a they call them a sight pusher. It's a sight. You can use it to adjust sights on semi-auto pistols, and it's from Wheeler, which is coincidentally a family name. But anyway, this device allows you this setup right now for the front sights, and let's see if it's kind of awkward to hold.
Here, let me take it apart. What's a shawl?
So on Glocks, you don't really need this for the front sight because you just have a inside the slide.
So Glocks have a sight on the front that just screws in.
Yeah.
The slide don't slide.
But on some pistols,
a lot of them have a sliding front sight, not Glock.
Yeah.
These screws I'm taking off, what you do, or they tighten it down, but see there's a notch here where you can basically put the gun to fit. Well, you got to take the receiver. I'm not doing this on camera, but you take you take the slot off, and it fits in here, and this is for your front. This slot indicates it's for the front sight.
Yeah, 1911s would have.
Yeah, for the back sights, you put it like here, and what you basically do is you
Oh, real quick. What you're going to do is you're going to set your slide in here. You use these screws here,
and it'll tighten your slide in.
To tighten it and center it. Make sure it's centered. There's lines here that show you the alignment.
Then you put this down like this. Of course, you put your screws on top. I don't need to do that.
Okay, and the center screw adjusts the height because you have to get this set just right.
The center screw adjusts this. This is designed like for a gun like this. You'd want it like this, but for ones that have because it's a
if it's not flat on top,
it's a flat top. But if it's like like oval on top, you want it like that.
But that screw lowers this, and then this.
This is that's what pushes the sides.
Glock is going to usually use this set here, so you have to undo these screws and turn it around.
Yeah, see, here. See how this is beveled? They're not straight. They're beveled in. So you use the beveled part of the slide to move them.
Yeah, so it's for different pistols.
And sights that have the sights going up straight, you just flip this over with an Allen wrench, and you got your straight sights. So.
But what you do is you get your stop slide and you put it in there. You adjust the height on this so this thing clears the top because you don't want to scratch the top of your slide.
Yeah, you just get it like right so it's not touching your slide, and then you watch. This thing turns like this.
Yeah, and it'll pull the slide or it'll rip.
And as that moves, your slide comes off.
Yeah.
And then when you're ready, you put a new slide in there and turn it back the other way.
Like on this back sight. There's actually a groove across the whole thing, so the sight can slide from side to side, and you have to get it centered.
Yeah, yeah. You can see
when you put it in, and you can drive it either way on a Glock.
You can see a groove right there.
Yeah. And
there's a groove on both sides. You can slide it left or right, but we're gonna change the sights out on these.
I'll show you the sights, the stock sights. If I can line this up, it's hard to do with a GoPro, but. The stock sights are hard to see when you get older, like we are.
Yeah. And
you might want to put on something a little bit different, or black out the rear sights if you like the front side aim.
And something else we did with this gun, we made a video about these guns like, I don't know, several months ago. But
put an extension on.
We put this extension on here. Before, this is your pinky hanging off, but with this, it holds the gun perfect. This is a very nice. Like if you want to carry a 10 millimeter, that's the way you go about it right there with that deal. It makes it real nice.
But we're not going to take guns apart on camera because YouTube's got fun. Now, if you go search for the Wheeler side alignment tool, you can find lots of videos where people do show how it works. We're not going to do that because we don't want to get a
violation. Yeah.
But it's a nice little tool, and I'll put a link in the description. Where you can find these, if you're in the market for such a thing, and
well, we're buying new sights very soon, and
when you go to the range, you throw this in your range bag, and that way you can adjust the sights if you need to. If your shots are off, you can adjust them a little bit.
This was what was it, like $120?
Or something like that.
And if you get your sights done at a store, I've heard prices from $25 up to $100. So for these two guns, by the time we bought the sights and had them done, we could theoretically be about $200 to put the sights on both these guns, and this is $120. And we got other guns we're planning to get in the future, and we always want to put on night sights. So
yeah, you want to be able to adjust and change out sights to what you like.
This would make your money back if you change sights on 4 or 5 guns. You'd have more than your money back just changing your own sights, because the stores will charge you a fair amount. And this is like the nicest sight tool in the business. There's really not much.
There's some really nice ones out there, but this is one of the better ones.
It's one of the better ones. It might be the best one. It's pretty close. So if you have to get one, this is the one. And you're
always like, help out a wheeler.
Yeah, help a wheeler when you can.
Wheelers need help with they always need financial help. So.
We could always use money. But yeah, it's a nice sight. So, but we wanted to make a video about it because we knew people knew we had guns, but we don't talk about them too much because we're not a gun channel, and it's a sketchy subject on YouTube.
For those of you that this resonates with, there you go. For the others, we'll get back to our usual content after this. But
yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Until next time, thanks for watching.